us right there.
Okay, you guys ready to go?
Yeah. Henry King's Rio.
All right, welcome back, everybody.
Oh!
Hey!
We're here. Greetings, everybody, far and wide, tuning in on Facebook and YouTube. It is the Baltimore Old Time Virtual Jam here with Alex Lacquement, Ken Kolodner, and I'm, of course, Brad Kolodner. And you can share this event, this live stream far and wide there on YouTube and Facebook, posted everywhere. Let's get everybody in here jamming. Send in your requests. We're going to start in the key of G. And looking forward to catching up with everybody. It's been a little while. We did our last virtual jam in May. And figured, why not do another one here, as we aren't doing our in-person jam in the Five and Dime, but we're planning to start that up in a couple weeks. But for all of our out-of-town friends who wouldn't even make it to the Five and Dime anyway, we're able to keep these tunes alive here on Facebook and YouTube. So I'm going to pull up the jam so I can track along. What's been going on with you guys?
I see some requests already. Now there were a bunch of pre-requests.
Been learning some tunes, you know.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm glad to be back here, and I'm glad that you all are with us again. I mean, 2022, still playing some tunes.
To be playing tunes for a long time.
Oh yeah.
And you know, we certainly learned, if anything, while these jams, you know, we initially did them as a way to just keep the music alive, and we couldn't do our in-person jams, so you know, we figured, well, why not do these virtual jams? But we quickly realized that there's an opportunity with these virtual jams to connect with people all around the world who wouldn't otherwise be able to play with us, you know, at our Baltimore jams. So welcome to all of you who have only tuned in virtually over the past couple of years. Great to have your support. Of course, we do have our virtual tip jar up there, and we'll keep yammering for another minute or two so we can get more folks in here.
I think it might be private. It's non-shareable.
It's non-shareable?
I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
It should be shareable. I can do some tech. Why don't you guys keep talking to the good folks out in the world?
I mean, I just want to say, like, the 30 plus hours that we tracked of it, it brought me a lot of joy, and I'm very grateful for it. And
yeah, it should be shareable.
Been able to learn a lot of tunes.
Yeah, it kept me
with you all.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
kept me playing. For a while there, I kind of didn't play.
Yeah, what?
You know, it was weird.
So,
you would think, you know, having all that time, you would sit around and just play, but not having the motivation of playing with people, it's a...
So maybe over the course of this jam, you could say at some point, like, what was a tune of the last year that you learned that became kind of like a new favorite of yours? I mean,
what have you guys been playing out there? What music have you been into lately? Any albums or artists or tunes or source recordings, or maybe you haven't been playing, you're just dusting off your instrument tonight, but all are welcome to join in on the jam. We're going to play tunes nice and slow a few times through, and then we'll pick up the pace. Again, we're going to start in the key of G. I think it's time to get rolling. I'm going to crack open my Spindrift. I'm hoping if any representative from Spindrift is watching, they'll send us a free case. Okay.
What do you want to start?
Key of G. Let's do like a chestnut. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that one?
Yeah, remind me of that one.
That's Josio.
Josio. 3-part tune. A, A, B, B, C, C.
That's right.
And we'll do it nice and slow.
Yeah, so gotta get that fourth finger going early in the jam. Those feathers out there.
And let us know how it sounds and how it looks. You haven't done this in a while, so technically I'm hoping everything goes nice and smooth. Let's get rolling here.
All right.
Josio.
Nice and slow. Here we go.
Sadie. Send in those requests, everybody. Apologize for the technical difficulties, but we are on it. Okay, so let us know where you're tuning in from, what instrument you're playing. You are watching the virtual Baltimore Old Time Jam here on Facebook and on YouTube. We will try to monitor some of these requests out there. What do you guys have on your feet?
Are you asking me?
Oh!
We've got
Socks!
the Baltimore Old Time Jam socks inspired by you.
That's right. Yes.
Gotta remember to do that last time.
If you don't have your socks, your Baltimore Old Time Jam themed socks that say "one more time" on the bottom, or they say "last time" on the bottom. For old time music, you stick your foot up to say one more time. So last time, and it has these little designs of Fox playing a banjo. What else is it?
Got the golden retriever
Golden
playing
retriever
fiddle.
playing
That's
fiddle.
Yep.
And
And you got
Bear playing the bass.
Oh yeah. Roar.
Playing the bass, right?
Yeah. Came out of hibernation for the jam.
That's right. So what's up next?
What do
The
we
tip
got?
jar should be at the top of the video, but I will edit that right now.
Well,
I'm
it's-
clearly a little rusty at these things. It's been
Yeah.
almost a year since we've done one of these, and there's nothing better than in person, but these virtual things do just fine.
Nancy, I'm glad you from California, Southern California. I'm glad you asked to play Black Eyed Susie. We can hopefully get to that one when we're in
And-
another key.
Yes,
Key of A.
and I think that, what did I just see? Let's see.
We've got any G tunes, and I
Yeah,
know
G-Tunes.
somebody else.
There's Kathy Wilson. Hey, Kathy. Sam.
Yeah, let's just keep it going.
All right, we'll play. So Henry King's reel, and a bunch of chord changes real quick in the beginning.
Yeah, if you're a chord player, it doesn't resolve the first phrase, but then every other phrase does resolve. It stays on D, then it resolves.
C, D. Right. Okay, we'll go nice and real slow with this one because it's pretty notey little tune. Henry King's. I'll give it a little shuffle.
that is just like the old days. Yep, that one's called Henry King's Reel. Comes from the Stewart Brothers. Okay.
Any progress over there?
Fun.
Yeah, we're all good.
You good?
Okay. Send in those requests. We're in the key of G. We'll probably go to the key of D and finish up in the key of A. We'll be with you until 9 p.m. Eastern. It's streaming on YouTube and on Facebook.
Any comments?
And yeah, let us know if you have any
Mine done.
questions or comments or any. At 8 o'clock, we'll do our jam tips segment, just like the old days. Okay.
We got a lot
Request
of
for Stony Run. Nice.
Upix Waltz.
Can do that.
Upick.
Upick Waltz.
And the classic Angel and the Baker. Love that tune. We'll definitely play that one.
Yeah, we'll get to
I see
D.
many requests for
What
that one.
what else do you see?
Roscoe over on YouTube from Bill Nagel.
Roscoe, I don't know it.
There's
Okay, here we go. What's up next?
there was also prior to thing, Shove That Bigfoot. There was also this request. What else have you seen there?
Roscoe and Shove That
Roscoe. We can
Bigfoot.
do
Which one
Roscoe.
you guys want to do?
Yeah, we can do those.
You do Roscoe.
Okay. A chestnut in this jam.
Yeah, this is perhaps one of the most played G tunes. Roscoe, here it goes. Time Jam here with Ken, Brad, and Alex, coming to you from my living room in Baltimore, here in the Hamden neighborhood. And I have the closed captioning automatically on my phone here, and it looks like it translated your name to Tim Kolodner.
Oh.
Do we know any Tim Kolodners out there?
Nope.
I don't think there's a Tim Kolodner.
I've never met a Tim
Tim isn't
Kolodner.
really a Jewish name, is it?
No.
I don't know. Anyway, we are here and happy to be playing with you. You are welcome to contribute to the virtual tip jar if you feel so inclined. It's pinned as a comment here on the chat. It should also be buried in there somewhere on the post. You can Venmo at Brad Kolodner or PayPal also at Brad Kolodner. Pretty easy to find. Send in those requests via emoji if you can. That's always preferred. But you don't have to, as it is kind of a mind game to figure those out. And now it calls me Rad Kolodner instead of Brad Kolodner.
Nice. We had some.
Man, this closed captioning, we gotta work on that.
Here we're in G. We're in G.
We had some suggestions for Old Aunt Jenny with her nightcap on.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
we also had Red Wing. I don't think anyone's ever requested that tune.
I don't think in Old Time Jam.
In
I
history
don't
of
think
this
so.
virtual
No.
jam.
Yeah, which one would you rather play? One of those two?
I love Red Wing.
Red Wing.
You guys-
Yeah, I think I do know Red Wing. I think I know Red Wing.
But do you know how to play on fiddle?
I think so. Let me see.
Well, second vote over here for Old Aunt Jenny with her nightcap on, or Cumberland Gap.
That's Old Jenny. That's
Yeah.
the one you played on.
Well, let's play-
Spain.
Brad, what do you want to play?
That's it. In that Red Wing.
Yeah,
that's it.
let's try Red Wing. Slow.
Oh, okay. I'll kind of fumble around a little bit, but I'll get it.
Okay, nice and slow. Red Wing, here goes. Sing along if you
Yeah,
can.
so they-
Red Wing.
Yay.
The Baltimore Old Time Jam.
Might be a first for us.
Janine Smith has a singing square to that one.
I'm definitely gonna have that one stuck in my head for the
I
rest
know,
of
it's an
the day.
earworm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I will be
Who was that?
I'll be brushing my teeth a couple hours from now.
Right. And we
And
going.
just singing Red Wing.
Yep.
Oh boy. Okay, well,
There was a. Do we want to do Old Aunt Jenny, or what was that? What
let's
else?
do
was
Old
it?
Aunt Jenny. There was a couple of requests for Whiteface. I think
Yes,
it could be a
there
good one
were.
to do as
Yeah.
well. Maybe we do Old Aunt Jenny and then Whiteface,
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
go to D.
Yeah.
Marissa Smith has book. Maybe this one. Book of zine plus cake.
And you're also welcome to try to decode these
Plus cake.
emoji requests for
Wait a
us.
minute.
Yes.
Can I see it?
Yeah, that one. Book.
And you're also
White.
it's working. Alrighty.
The book.
What face?
Book of zine. Book of zine.
Plus cake.
Plus cake. Cake. Zine cake.
Magazine? No, book.
Book of
Magpie?
zine.
Magpie?
That's tough.
No.
We'll let you decode that, and we'll start playing Old Aunt Jenny.
Magpie? I could see that
Oh.
magpie.
Magazine.
Because it's just minus the
Oh.
zine.
Oh, magazine.
minus the
Magazine minus the zine.
Okay, yes, okay.
Oh.
All right,
That is
there.
good.
Thank you.
Magpie.
Nice job, everybody.
Oh.
Okay.
Old Aunt Jenny with her nightcap on.
Yeah, Old Aunt Jenny.
This one has a quick E minor, right?
It's also crooked.
Yeah, it's crooked. It's a two-part tune. The B part is just a little bit crooked.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah.
Let's go nice and slow, and then we'll pick up the tempo a little bit, a couple
is that-
times through.
Has to be part. And then be quick. Yeah. Oh, yeah. E minor. Right. Okay. Okay. I guess we're going.
You got that?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go.
we got it. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
that tempo.
yeah, pretty
Here we
close,
go.
yeah.
Old Aunt Jenny. posted a video of
Yeah.
myself playing that one
Spain.
over in Spain. I was there for the past month, and yeah, went up to the rooftop there and brought my banjo and looked out at the sunsets. It was nice and warm there. Not like this darn cold we have here in Baltimore. Maybe it's even colder where you are. I hear there's a big snowstorm going through the Midwest right now. Is that right? A lot of snow.
Sounds believable.
Is anyone in a place where there's literally snow falling right now? Anyway, okay. I think we have a request for Whiteface. You want to try that one, and then go to D?
Whiteface.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Let's see. Whiteface.
This is a 3-part tune, and it has some unusual chords. Maybe we can walk through the chords a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. A part is.
How do you feel pretty good with this one on fiddle?
Yeah.
Or would you like me to do
sure,
it?
Yeah. Why don't you play
Totally.
it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll play it also, but it's just the melody on the E part. I have no idea what it is. So.
Chord.
It's just a chord. Yeah. So it's like.
I believe this tune comes from Joe Thrift.
Yeah. D. Big G major. Back to E. Same thing. Here's what makes a tune cool.
It's a C chord.
And that part is played 3 times.
Only 3 times.
Yeah. You play the.
Which I believe we just.
I don't know how many
A,
times we
A,
did.
B,
Did we do
B.
4? I don't know.
Yeah.
But you do 3. So it's A, B, B, and then 3 C parts.
3.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're short. Yeah.
And if you are so inclined to support the jam here, you can contribute via the virtual tip jar. Venmo is there, PayPal also. Certainly appreciate any little virtual tips
We do appreciate
for
that.
us.
Yes, over on YouTube, this tune is called Whiteface. It is about a cow.
That's right.
So move on over. G James,
Yeah.
this is your last one.
This is
So we'll play. We should play this fast at the end.
We will.
Yeah. You can't really play it slow for too long.
You're watching the Old Time Jam with Ken, Brad, and Alex. That was Whiteface. Now we're gonna go to the key of D. Everybody get your fiddles and banjos and guitars ready for the key of D. You can contribute via the virtual tip jar if you'd like. And keep playing these C and E minor chords. They can just go on and on. There it is. Okay, Whiteface. And Joe Thrift. Great fiddle tune. Great tune for a big jam.
Yes.
And you get like 30 people going. One of those
Bring
mob
it-
scene
Bring it way down.
jam tunes.
Just like this, I could feel the Ethernet cables just vibrating a certain way.
Yes.
Could you?
All of your computer screens rattling. All right. Yeah, natural fade out, analog fade out. Okay.
All right, so key of D.
Yeah, what are your requests in the key of D, folks?
We did.
Oh, actually, we also, it is now 8 o'clock. Perhaps we can do a quick little, while you're getting in tune. Oh, looks like there is some, it's snowing in Michigan. Hey there, Claire.
I see someone says Henry King sounds like Morbith Rant. Definitely. Yeah, that A part, I think it's the A part, is just almost the same as Morbith Rant, but in the key of G. Anna said that.
Alrighty.
Ooh, Argentina. What's up, Alani?
Wow.
Did you play Red Wing yet? Yes, we did.
We did.
Lois.
You can go back.
Hi,
And,
Lois,
you can
I'm
go back
Roscoe.
in time and
It-
watch it. This jam is archived on Facebook and on YouTube.
It's currently existing at this exact moment.
Red Jing.
What is?
It says here.
Red Wing, it's existing in an alternate time dimension.
That's
Yes,
right.
exactly. Okay. So let's see here. How about key of D? Any jam tips though while we are retuning?
Jam.
What do you have?
Jamming tip.
If you have any questions out there about jamming in general, please let us know. We enjoy teaching tunes and teaching students technique, but it's also fun to work on broader concepts like how to learn by ear and how to play with a steady groove and how to feel comfortable in a jam. And in our Baltimore Old Time Jam, it's an open jam, and we do a slow jam and an up-tempo jam as well. If you don't have a jam in your town, there is an archive of these virtual jams here on Facebook and on YouTube.
Kiowa special.
Any jam tips?
Jam tips. I think there's one that's been mentioned maybe in previous jams, but it's always great to show up to a jam feeling confident on a couple tunes, maybe 2 or 3 tunes in most of the keys. So that way, just make sure you know how to play in, like, if you're a banjo player, learning how to play in the key of D
Yeah, that's
will
a good
make
tip.
you have a lot more fun when you show up to a jam.
Yeah, being prepared to play in different keys is great. It's super important. It's nice to have your repertoire of tunes, but making sure that you know what key every tune you know is in.
Make a list.
Make a list and have your G tunes, your C tunes, your D tunes, your A tunes, and if they're different tunings, maybe even write down the tuning. The last thing you want to do in a jam is show up and they start playing a tune, and you know the tune, but you don't know what key it's in, so you don't know how to tune your instrument,
Or
to get to it,
everyone's playing in G.
and then you suggest a D tune.
Right.
That's not something that's people are gonna obviously not play that tune in that moment. So know every key that all the tunes, what key they're in, and then also, just like Alex said, know how to tune your instrument, to play in each of those keys and get used to switching tunings. I guess the tip I'll provide with regards to tunes in jams is thinking about how to build your repertoire. And it's sometimes hard to know, like, what tune should I learn next, and how do I know how to learn a tune that people are actually going to play? And of course, you can't learn all the tunes in the world, but I think as a general way to improve your repertoire, it's very easy to get stuck in the ways of the tunes that you play and have your 15 or 20 tunes that you always just kind of count on, and maybe it goes without saying, but trying to make a point to learn new tunes pretty regularly is a healthy way to just sort of not only improve your repertoire but keep your chops up too. I think I always find that if I'm not learning tunes, I find myself a little bit less creatively inspired and motivated to play. I think I need to keep learning new tunes, even though there's basically an unlimited number to learn. I'm always, every few weeks or even maybe once a month, trying to learn a new tune on fiddle or banjo. Even if I don't end up playing it a lot or going back to it later, I think it's just good exercise for you to learn a tune, and then you never know, it might come up in a jam, and if it doesn't, that's fine. But continuing to learn tunes, I know that sounds obvious, but we all kind of get stuck in our little repertoires, you know. And I learned a new tune probably about a month ago. That was probably the last time I learned a new tune. But you know, anyway.
I learned one tonight.
Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
The idea of
Yeah.
sort of continuing to push yourself to learn new tunes and not necessarily always just working on the tunes you know.
What about you, Ken?
Yeah, what you got?
I hadn't really thought of anything.
All right.
Dramatic tonight. Profound.
You heard it
Let's
here,
play.
folks.
Let's play.
Played more.
Yeah. Talk less. We had a request for a Kiowa special. You know that one? Remember that one?
Sure.
We also
you wanna do?
spotted Colin.
Spotted Pony?
It says spotted pony with 3 different circles and a unicorn. I love that one.
3.
And Janine also requested that one. So
Robin asks, so if you learn a tune and it rarely comes up, how can you give it a chance? I think the idea that I'm trying to get across isn't so much to learn all the tunes that are out there in a jam, but to sort of make it part of your regular practicing habit to learn a new tune on a somewhat regular basis. Because you may surprise yourself as to when it may come up in a jam. But also, just to kind of, it gives you, when you learn new tunes, it gives you more melodic vocabulary to draw from when you're in a jam learning tunes that you've never heard before. So, you know, let's say you learn 50 tunes. They don't necessarily contain all the vocabulary that that appear in tunes. You know, I've learned tune A and then realized that a chunk of the B part of that tune is in this other tune that's showing up in a jam, you know, while I'm in the moment. So basically, as you build your repertoire, even if they aren't tunes that everyone plays, they still give you vocabulary for learning other tunes on the fly. Okay, cool.
Neat, okay.
And then, as Pat says, you can learn the tune and then start to teach it at your jam.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I think
Let's go.
I think it's just always good to be ready to suggest your favorite tune or suggest any tune, even if you don't know that well. Maybe someone else will know it. Get it going. Let's
Don't be
afraid.
too shy about requesting a tune that even if you never heard it at the jam, you never know. Someone might play it.
So needle case, I see needle case in there.
That's a good one.
Can we start with that one?
Sure.
Needle case. Then we'll do Spotted Pony. We'll do Kiowa
Love it.
Special. That's kind of an unusual tune.
Love it.
Needle case.
have your tickets for the Baltimore Old Time Music Festival, March 18th and 19th. Who's going to be there? Have you guys bought your tickets?
Oh, no, I haven't. I need to buy them.
I'm going though.
We don't have to buy our tickets. We will be there playing.
Who's
on
gonna be there,
Friday
Brad?
and Saturday. Well, the lineup for the Baltimore Old Time Music Festival features Ken and Brad Quartet. We'll also have Rachel Eddy with us, of course. And the bands this year are Foghorn String Band. We've got the Onlys, Earl White String Band, Laurel Primo, Willie Carlisle, Golden Shoals, Nick Garrice will be there. I think that's it.
Yeah, with
Anybody
Earl
I'm
White,
leaving
who's
out?
got an all-star band with.
Earl White will be
Danny
there with.
Nicely.
That's correct. Danny Nicely, Victor Furtado,
and
Mark
Schatz will be playing with Earl. Of course, Foghorn out of Portland, just one of the all-time great contemporary old-time string bands. We've got
Gonna be
the Onlys, who are just one of the finest young bands on the scene today. They're just right at the cutting edge of the modern string band sound and great harmonies.
And we'll have
great
our
twin
socks.
fiddling.
For sale.
Yep.
And
Our good
we'll have
pals,
socks.
Golden Shoals, Mark and Amy, great friends. They've played here in Baltimore a bunch. Can't wait to have them. And Laurel Primo, just a great fiddler, guitarist. Really has an amazing new project out, and I can't wait to hear Laurel's set. Willie Carlisle, great multi-instrumentalist out of Arkansas.
Also doing
who's
the calling.
doing calling for the square dance. And Nick Garrice, just an incredible
Amazing
dancer. So all kinds of workshops, concerts. There'll be great jams going
Slow
on
jams.
throughout the building. There'll
Gonna
be
do
slow
slow jams this
jams
time.
for sure. And we'll have some scheduled slow jams.
Yeah, really
Yeah, well, so who's got your tickets out there? Looks like we got Sue will be coming, Sandra's coming, Kim will be there, Mary Beth will be there. Okay, so how about let's do something in D. What's next?
Well, we had Spider Pony. We had.
Odd Pony?
And
Yeah.
what was the other one?
Kiowa Special.
Okay,
Kiowa
here we go. Let's
Special.
make a poll. Somebody write Spotted Pony and someone write Kiowa Special. Actually, I'll do it. And then whoever votes more, whoever gets to 3 first wins. So we got Kiowa Special and Spotted Pony. That's how we'll decide. So whichever one gets 3 likes first. Jackie will be there. Nice. Who else is coming to the festival? March 18th and 19th here in Baltimore at the Creative Alliance. It seemed like just yesterday. It looks like Spotted Pony's got 3. Okay, we're doing Spotted
Is that
Pony.
right? Wow.
Kiowa Special only has 1 so far.
Okay.
Okay, we got Spotted Pony. Maybe we'll do Kiowa Special afterwards.
Okay.
Okay,
All right,
here we go.
Spider Pony.
a story to share about that tune. I will be right back.
Should we play a tune while you're doing that?
No.
Oh, okay. We'll just hang.
Oh, I know what story Brad's gonna tell. Do you know what story Brad's gonna tell?
Do you know the story?
Oh, I think I do.
I don't think I know the story.
Yeah. He's gonna go get Brad's getting into something that's a rectangle. Or it's also square.
All right.
Oh, I know what the story is. I know what it is.
So, when we first started doing these jams, right as the shutdowns began I guess our first jam was like April or May of 2020, and so we started doing the jam, and our good pal Jonathan Vokey, who lives on the other side of town, he's a great fiddle and banjo player here in Baltimore, a pillar of the local old-time music community, and he used to live in this house actually, and he's co-hosted some of these virtual old-time jams. He was tuning into the jam from his bathtub at his house, because I think they get better internet service there in the bathtub. I don't know how they figured that out, but anyway, he
I don't want to know.
yeah, I don't need to know.
We all know.
Yeah, we all know.
We're not going there. This is a family show.
So he was in his bathroom, in the bathtub, tuning in, and he actually sent in a photo during the jam to me of him playing his banjo in the jam. And I remember him texting me because we played Spotted Pony, and he's been working on this two-finger style of banjo playing for a while, and which is different than clawhammer and different than the bluegrass style. It's just two fingers, index and thumb. And it's a really hypnotizing style. And anyway, he's been working on it, and so he texted me right after we played Spotted Pony at like one of our very first virtual slow jams. He said, "That tune is great on two-finger banjo. I never thought I would like that tune so much. It's such a standard, it's a common one. I can understand why folks might get tired of it because it's so common. Although I will say I don't get tired of it. We don't really get tired of any of these tunes, but it is a super standard. But anyway, it breathed new life into his love of this tune, and he ended up recording a full album of two-finger banjo material.
Spotted Pony, the whole thing?
Spotted Pony is the name of the album, and I'm actually playing banjo with him on the tune. It's a banjo duet featuring two-finger banjo and clawhammer banjo. It's the title track.
And yeah, his whole album is banjo duets or just solo banjo pieces.
You can't really see it in the video, but Spotted Pony, it's a beautiful album.
From start to finish.
It's a wonderful recording from Jonathan. I don't know if he's tuning in right now, but you can learn more at vokeymusic.com. I'll post a link to the Bandcamp. It's a really wonderful album. It's available to stream on all the related streaming sites, but it is a really cool album and certainly worth digging into.
Hearing a different side of the banjo.
Yeah, two-finger style banjo. It's really interesting. Not too many folks really specialize in that. So I will post that right now, a link to that album on Bandcamp, so you can go listen to it and maybe buy it. Okay, what's up next? Key D.
Let's see. What did we have any other requests? We were talking about Kiowa special. Is that too weird? We could do that.
Sure.
We'll do a short
Give
version
some
of
hints?
it. Yes, definitely some hints. The A part is super straightforward, but the B part.
Guitar players, you might want to have a capo on. Unless you love bar chords.
It goes to B minor. You can do a lot of chord changes there. What are you doing there? So let's see. You can do F sharp. Oh no, you could do you could just go
gonna
D.
be too weird?
What do you think?
It's been a long time since I've played
Okay.
this one. I think it's just an F sharp minor.
Yeah, F sharp minor. I don't know. What do you think? You gonna be okay with it? F sharp minor or major there. You could go either way. We'll just try it. Let's see what happens. You'll figure it out as we go. Maybe.
tune?
I learned it at Clifftop actually.
Huh.
Yeah.
Remember that place?
Yeah, Clifftop. We're gonna be there this year.
Who's going to Clifftop this year?
Woo!
I'm
Yeah!
going. I sure hope they have it.
Gonna wear my Cliff
I
Top
think we're gonna
2019
have it.
shirt.
They have dates. As far as I know, they're planning to do it.
I think it's gonna happen.
I think it's going to happen too. I'm pretty confident about that.
Yeah.
And we'll certainly be there. We're playing the Neo-Traditional Band concert. We won the contest for the Neo-Trad Band
In
contest.
the previous century, I think it was.
Yeah, last
So long
decade,
ago.
2019.
Previous
It'll be 3
decade.
years.
Right, previous decade. That's
Previous
right.
It is the
Decade, you're
previous
right.
decade at this point.
Alright, what's our next tune?
How are we doing on time?
We got 30 minutes.
Yeah, let's do maybe one more D, and then we'll go to A for a
yeah,
few
a little
tunes.
bit A, yeah.
Cool. What's a D request? Looks like we got a B,
Bando Tramp.
circle,
B in a circle. B like a B, like a B.
B, circle,
B circle.
Bumblebee in a
and
jar.
bumblebee, and a
A bumblebee in a jar.
Is that what
yeah,
it is,
maybe
Brian?
Yeah, could be.
that's a good idea. Okay.
What else we got?
How about anything you want to play on Hammer Dulcimer?
What about Sadie at the Back Door?
Yeah.
We were doing that.
You
I
wanna
could
play
do
that
that. I
on-
could play that in Aberdeen.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Sadie at the Back Door.
Let's do that.
Key of D. This is a tune that comes from
There was a bunch
Big
of
note.
Jerry Canote.
Yeah.
Wrote this tune, I believe, for a pet of his at the back door.
A cat.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was a cat, I think.
Not the same. Yeah.
Okay. Ah,
What?
Fly Around My Pretty Little Miss. Maybe that's what that one was.
I've never heard. Oh, I've never heard that tune. Oh. Wow. Around when you scoot in the middle there, Mr. Bradley.
Yeah, well, yeah. Thanks to all of you who have sent in your virtual tips. Certainly
Thank you.
appreciate that. On PayPal and Venmo, the link should be there. It's at Brad Kolodner. Okay, here we go. Sadie at the Back Door. And again, we'll play it a couple times nice and slow. The B part has a C major chord, so
Actually,
be warned.
The A part does too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, both parts.
both parts do.
No,
Yeah.
C.
So if you're a guitar player, you probably want to play this without a capo.
Yeah, because you need a C chord.
Can I hear your D? Maybe that's your jam tip, Ken.
Get in tune?
Yeah.
I had
Get in
that.
tune.
Yeah, good luck with the hammer. Hills.
Yeah, right. Okay, here we go.
It's pretty good.
Here's Sadie at the Back Door. Oh gosh, I was playing Needle Case. Oh goodness.
up.
Sadie at the back door.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
A?
let's go to the key of A, everybody. Switch to the key of A. So banjos, that's back to G tuning, capo 2. Send in those A requests as we maybe do about, let's do about 3 tunes here in A.
If you're playing your musical saws at home, get your smaller saw or the bigger one.
Right? For your triangle to match accordingly.
One jam tip for you, bring a tuner to the jam. Because sometimes it's hard to tune your instrument among a bunch of other people. You may be good at it at home by ear, but then you're around 30 people and everyone's tuning and you can't decipher your own E string. For the next one. Ooh, what do we got?
Alright, what are the requests out there for A tunes? What do we have on any
We had
emoji
Grub
requests?
Springs.
We had Grub Springs, we had Walk On Down to Kansas, I recall.
We had
And
Seneca.
Old Horse and Buggy.
Yeah, let's do what's that?
Old
what was
Horse.
it? Grub Springs.
Grub Springs.
Try that.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Cool. I just need to move the dulcimer if you're not
No,
gonna play it.
I could play it here, or either way. What do you
Okay,
want?
yeah, I'll play it on
You play
the
it, Phil?
Sure.
I'll play it here.
Sure.
Okay. I'll just-
Here we go. Grub Springs. Cross tuned here on fiddle. Springs. Okay. All right. Let's see. Get my banjo in tune here.
In case what you were wondering what happened there quarterly, there was a little scale thing.
Yeah, weird
And
stuff.
the B part, we had the first appearance of this whole night of the 2 chord, the minor
Yeah.
2 chord.
Yes.
We had another request.
All right.
Tune that C sharp there.
Okay, so we're gonna do one here. We're probably got time for a couple more tunes. Again, we've got that virtual tip jar out there. PayPal and Venmo. Thanks to all of you who tipped us so far tonight. Really appreciate it. And if you aren't, that's fine too. It's just great to have you along with us. Maybe we'll get to play with you in person sometime soon. We've got our in-person jam at the 5 and Dime here in Baltimore, probably starting up in about
Maybe 2
2 weeks. Yeah, I think that's the plan. I think we're gonna do it. 2 weeks at the 5 and Dime.
How do you guys feel about doing this one and then Fire on the Mountain? There's
Yeah.
requests on both lands,
Okay.
YouTube and Facebook land. It's a great tune.
Great. Yeah. Maybe let's do that one after this. Okay.
Old time fire. Yeah. Love that.
We're gonna send this one out to one of our big supporters here on the jam, tuning in for many of these, maybe all of them. And banjo pal of mine up there in Toronto, or Southern Ontario. This one's going out to Colin Field. Here's this one called Shaking Down the Acorns. Here we go. And I'm just gonna play it on banjo, and none of us really play it super well on fiddle, so I'm just gonna play it on banjo here. It's a 2-part tune, and it's a little crooked, but I think you'll figure it out.
The A part is
Three times.
3 times.
A part
goes
3 times. Pretty easy to follow. Melody's pretty clear, I think.
For
So
your theory types, it's an A mixolydian.
yeah,
So it
so
means you got
minor
A
7th,
and a G chord.
in this G major
And
note.
you could throw an E minor in there if you want. F sharp minor, you might hear a little weird stuff.
It's not old time music. At
I
that
know,
point.
but we do some weird stuff.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go.
Play a lot of A's and
Here's
G's.
Shaking Down the Acorns. Going out to Colin. Here it is. Want to hop back on fiddle there?
Yeah.
or-
What's it gonna be?
Fire on the Mountain.
Old time fire mountain.
Let's do the Isom Monday Fire on the
Ice-
Mountain,
yeah.
which is actually different than the
Okay.
old time
Is
Fire
it?
on the Mountain.
Okay. Do I know it?
You
You've
sure
played-
do.
yeah.
You play it all the time.
Okay.
Yep. Do you want me to play it on fiddle?
That's the one, right?
All right, here we go. One more tune, everybody. Fire on the Mountain. Thanks for joining us
Thank
here.
you
at
so
the
much.
Baltimore Old Time Jam
Thanks,
Virtual
everybody.
Edition. Especially all of you tuning in from all around the world on YouTube and on Facebook. Here goes Fire on the Mountain.
Oop.
Monday's Fire on the Mountain. Thanks everybody for tuning in to the virtual Baltimore Old Time Jam here in 2022. And we may do another one of these depending on the demand, but I'm glad that you all were here to be part of this and a little mini revival of our virtual jam. I kind of want to say like the good old days of these, but I mean, there's always the cloud of why these got started hanging over us.
But it was really good over that time to connect the
Certainly.
Yeah.
And
it still is.
And there is
There's a big advantage.
Yeah, there's an advantage to doing. There are certainly some pros to doing it this way. You can hear clearly. We're right in front of you. We're hanging out with you, talking to you directly. There aren't loud people at the bar causing a ruckus.
You hear yourself, all that.
All right, thanks everybody for tuning in. Alex Lacquement, Ken Kolodner, I'm Brad Kolodner, and you've been watching the Virtual Old Time Jam. Thanks again for any tips through the virtual tip jar. And we'll see you at the Baltimore Old Time Music Festival, hopefully in a couple months, or actually next month in mid-March. And there are virtual tickets available for that as well. You can watch the main stage on Friday night and all day Saturday as well. So there is a virtual option for all the great performances. Not the workshops, just the performances. So hopefully you can join us for that. Okay, cool. So long, everybody.